I'm 200 pages in. They haven't kissed. I have 200 pages left. What's gonna happen? I'm a little scared. Hello book besties, it's Carol. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to be doing another just finishing series with me, continuing series type video. If you do not know me, I am a series girly. Last time I checked, I think I'm in the middle of almost 30 series. I think I've started more since then. I just love a series. I just love being with a certain group of characters or a town for an extended amount of time. Make sure to follow all my socials down below, along with my Goodreads, my Amazon wishlist. All this stuff will be linked down there if you want to check it out. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos by me. And let's just get right into it. So I don't know if I'm going to start this book today or tomorrow. It'll be read. It's the first book that I'm going to read in this video. First book is The Crown of Oaths and Curses by J. Bree. So this is the first book in a fantasy series by her. I've read the first two prequel novellas, the Scepter and the Sword, and it basically, one follows the female main character and then the other follows the male main character. You learn a little bit about the two characters. I really did enjoy those first novellas. Basically, if you don't know the series, it's about the female main character is a witch and the male main character is a fae prince. Their kinds do not like each other at all, and they end up finding out that they are fated mates. They are like able to communicate to each other through their mind, kind of like Avatar vibes. This book has no romance, not at all, and I'm kind of intrigued to know what it's all about. I think that's all from me. Hello besties, it is later in the day. I just want to give you guys a little update on The Crown of Oaths and Curses by J. Bree. I started it last night, like you guys saw, and I have continued it today. I'm currently on page 151. I'm kind of flying through it, but like at the same time, there's just a lot of information and new things I have to learn about this world and these characters. It's a lot to take in. Thoughts so far, I don't have many, just because it's just a lot of like world building. Their interactions so far, I think it's Rook is how you pronounce it. I love her character. She's very strong-willed. She's been through a lot, so love her. And then Soren, you know, he's just the morally right, very much asshole prince who, you know, is just trying to help his land. I'll talk to you guys at some point tomorrow, probably, with an update on this book. So far, we'll see. That's all I gotta say. Hello besties, I just wanted to do a different angle so we're not sitting on my bed once again. It's the next day. Just want to give you guys a quick update. Not that I have much to say about this book because nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. I'm currently on page 246. I'm about that far into the book. I just have nothing much to say because nothing's really moving much in the plot. I don't know, I just feel like it's very repetitive, like the same things being said over and over again, and I'm just like, let's move on, guys. Let's move on. Like, if I'm gonna get absolutely no romance, then I need some sort of like action or like something happening, and that's just not really happening. I'm gonna keep reading because I do want to keep reading. Let's see if this gets any better. Okay, besties, I have made it to the 50% mark. The plot has definitely picked up a little bit since I last talked to you guys, and some crazy scene just happened. I have a feeling certain characters not gonna be very happy about it. Fingers crossed that it just keeps picking up. In the second half, like 300 pages left. So exciting. Hello besties, we're back to standing. I'm currently on page 421, so I have this much left of the book. Definitely has picked up, thank God, because I was really struggling, guys. I kept wanting to pick it up, but just because I was waiting for something to happen. I was reading reviews on this, and someone said something about how they just liked being inside of Thorin, who is the male main character, his head. And I'm thinking about it, and at first I was like, it's a lot of politics and it's a lot of just war talk and all that stuff, but at the same time I'm like, he's a very complex character and he like knows his stuff, I feel. So basically, like, they're calling it the fates, where they're fated mates, right? So their fate is to get married and end some kind of war, restore everything type thing. There's something going on with her. There's something going on with her. And I don't know if it's just because I've been listening to Soren too much. Sometimes there's more to their fate, apparently, other than finding their fated mate and being with them forever. He's like, so what's yours? Like, there's something more to hers. And I'm like, you know, he might be onto something. There's got to be something else with her. And I can't figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out. I think I will be done by Saturday. besties, it is the next day. It's the next morning. I just want to give you guys a quick update. I did end up finishing Crown of Oaths and Curses yesterday, which you guys saw. Review to come. Just know, wild ride. I'm going to pick out my next book. It's a romance. That's all you need to know. You guys will literally see in like 2 seconds. That is all for me. We'll see you guys after I'm done with work.
You're so irreplaceable, and everybody knows I want you, but I've always been so invisible to you, but I'm just waiting on you to pull back the curtains.
Hey besties, in the exact same spot as I was earlier today, but I didn't read at all. I'm going to start Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez, a review, The Crowns of Oaths and Curses by J. Bree. So, I saw a lot of 4 out of 5 stars. I feel like it's good. I didn't talk much about it because just a lot was happening, but also not a lot was happening. That like took a span over like, it feels like a week, but it was a lot more than a week. I feel like the ending kind of made up for it. Like I really liked the last like 50 pages, maybe 70 pages, 100 pages, whatever it was. I really ended up enjoying that part of the book. I just kind of, after finishing it, wanted to go right into the second one and figure everything out. But I think it's supposed to be a trilogy and the second book just came out. So I feel like I'm gonna wait a little bit. You guys were wondering when I said earlier, I was like, I want to know what her other part of her fate is. Oh, did we find out? We in fact found out. Can't wait to see how that plays out. I kind of like the found family kind of sense in this book with Soren and just everybody around him, as you guys saw. I'm going to read Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez next. So technically this series is like, they're interconnected standalones, so you don't have to read them in order, like at all, but me being me, I mean, I'm a series girl, I love series. I'm gonna read them in order. It's the second one. The first one is Part of Your World, and really enjoy that. I enjoy anything that Abby Jimenez writes. Last year, I think this was like everybody's favorite book of the year. Very interested to see how this one goes. Pretty much all I know is that there's these 2 doctors, and I don't know, I think they're going for like the same position, and then this guy like sends her a letter and they start sending letters back and forth to each other. Why? I have no idea. I heard that there's good social anxiety rep because the male main character has some form of anxiety. There's a dog. I'm excited to see why there's a dog in there. This is the next one we're gonna go with. It will probably be the last book in this video. Let's just get into it. Let me stop my yapping and let's get into it.
I've been standing on the sideline, waiting till the time's right to make you mine. 'Cause ever since the first time you opened up my world, I just can't seem to close my eyes and sleep. I'm locked inside this daydream, don't need any saving, but I need you to wake me up.
Hello besties, another morning sitting in this angle, but just want to say it's the next day, Sunday, last day I'm going to be filming for this video, and I just want to give you guys an update on Yours Truly. I'm currently on page 111. I'm flying through this book. Like I sat down last night, and I literally just kept reading and reading and reading because it was so good and so much fun. I like love their dynamic, and I love that they start off like sending letters back to each other, like just getting to know each other, just random stories, and then they started like talking to each other in person and on the phone. And guys, I love Jacob so much. Being in his head and him just like overthinking every single thing, and I'm like, are you me? Like, this is literally what goes on in my head every single time. He's so sweet and I love him so much. And yeah, I'm overall having such a good time. The only thing I have is, you guys saw last night, is they started talking about TikTok, and I was like, okay, I think I remember people saying that they talked about TikTok in this book, and I kind of blocked it out. I did kind of skip over the scenes. I was like, I do not want to read about TikTok. I love Abby Jimenez's writing style. Seems like there might be like a fake dating situation that might happen. My thoughts so far. I will talk to you guys probably later tonight after work. We'll wrap up this video probably tomorrow.
Is chasing after innocent love, but I've been wasting so much time living on cloud nine. Am I the only one who dreamed this up? And I've been standing on the sidelines waiting till.
Hello besties, quick update time. Saturday evening, home from work, obviously y'all saw, did some reading. I think am maybe just about halfway. Yeah, I don't much updates other than, you know, I'm having fun. It's very cute. Still love Jacob's character. I will say that I feel like we had a little bit of a time jump. It was like one more we were here and then next we were like 3 weeks later, and then they started just talking about their feelings for each other, and I was like, did I miss something? Like, did I miss something? I feel like I missed something because of that time jump, and all of a sudden they're like talking about their friendship and all that, and then now they're like, I want to date her, I want to kiss her. And I was like, all right. It's a little like fast for me, even though we're like 200 pages in. I feel like we built up a lot of other things, and then all of a sudden it was like, we want to kiss. I'm 200 pages in. They haven't kissed. I have 200 pages left. What's gonna happen? I'm a little scared. Hello besties, it is wrap up time. Continued 2 series in this video. And let's talk about them real quick. First book I read and finished was The Crown of Oaths and Curses by J. Bree. I ended up giving this a 4 out of 5 stars. Since I finished it, I've actually thought about it quite a bit. I don't know, the more I thought about it, the more I really liked it, and I'm really excited to continue with the series. Very much enemies. I really like Rook's character. Soren's very complicated character, but very interesting as well. Very interested to see how they work out their fate, and then the one part of Rook's fate that we found out. I'm interested to see where the storyline goes and everything, because it's supposed to be a trilogy. So all I think I have to say, excited to continue the series. And then the second book that I just finished was Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. I'm gonna give it a 3 to 5 stars, which, you know, is not bad. 3 out of 5 stars is not a bad rating. Personally had higher expectations because so many people were giving this 5 stars last year, favorite books of the year. And I love Abby Jimenez. She's still one of my favorite authors of all time. I love her books. But there was just something about this one that just did not personally click for me. It's like, it's 400 pages, and I felt like the first 200 were like, okay. I talked about this, but it was just a little like insta-lovey for me. I was like, or like insta attraction. I don't know how to explain it. Like, they started off with like a friendship, which I was fine with. I thought their letters were cute. I thought their interactions were adorable. I thought them hanging out was good. But it just like flipped a switch, and then they just talked about like sleeping together. I don't know where that came from. I don't know if it was the time jump in the book, because it went from like them having a few interactions in a week, and then it was 3 weeks later, so we didn't see that like build up. The second half of the book is literally just a 200-page long third act breakup conflict. Same thing over and over again. Every single page, they were just mentioning the same exact thing over and over again about they can't be together, it's only like a temporary thing, like it's just for the wedding, let's just communicate. Because the entire time she thought that he was still in love with his ex-girlfriend, and she literally just did not talk to him about it and be like, hey, so I overheard this conversation that you had with her, like what's going on there? You know what I mean? Like they would not communicate. And I was like, let's just have a conversation. I will say I love Jacob's character so much. There's just something about Abby Jimenez's men that she writes. They do no wrong. They actually just do no wrong. The anxiety rep was really, really good. I mean, I personally don't have anxiety. I didn't love Rihanna's character either. I don't know what it was about her. I think 3 stars is definitely what I'll stick to. I'm very excited to get to Just for the Summer. I'm hoping it will be better. I've heard a lot of great things about that one, but I'm gonna go into the book with not as high expectations, just in case. So that is it for this video. We continued 2 more series. I am a book closer to being done with the Part of Your World series. Again, I am a series girly, so these videos will probably be going on for a very long time. Make sure to follow all my socials down below, along with my Goodreads, my Amazon wishlist, stuff like that will be linked down there if you want to check it out. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos by me. And I see you guys next week, I think, for my August TBR, which that's actually so terrifying. Well, see you guys in the next one. Bye!